I woke up much earlier than normal the next day and found myself impatiently waiting for Eric's announcement.
What day are we on?
This is so boring!
What day are we on?
I had just started to pace when I noticed something through the window. The snow is gone! While I was looking at the now snow-free garden, a familiar tone sounded. Finally!
Good morning, I think.
Oh my god, please. Please, nobody piss him off again. Oh my god.
No.
He abruptly cut off and a muffled voice could be heard in the background.
It seems everything is ready, and just in time, too. Today we'll have a tournament of sorts.
Oh boy. A tournament? What kind?
Teams will be pitted against each other in a random electronic lottery. There will be 3 rounds worth a maximum of 2 points, and a 4th round worth 4 points. The leader may only yawn. The leader may only participate in the final round, and as for the others, choose wisely. Each player is only allowed to participate in a single round. One of my staff will lead you to the tournament arena. Good luck.
Right on cue, someone knocked on my door.
Miss Archer, I'm here to take you to the arena.
May your odds be ever in your favor. This is like a track thing, like a school.
Yeah, this is not an arena.
You can tell they kind of tried to lighten the track to make it not as noticeable. He led me to where the rest of my team was waiting.
Good morning, Miss Archer.
Good morning. What do you think of today's game? Nom nom.
It's finally a proper chance to use my skills.
Which
Only
are
if your
what
skills
now?
are suited. Only if your skills are suited. You may just end up failing horribly. I hope I don't end up holding you guys back. I'm sure you'll do fine. You've proven yourself to be an asset previously.
A man came up to us.
Miss Archer, your team is number 7.
Lucky number. He handed us badges with the number 7 on them before leaving to tell other teams what their numbers were.
Lucky number 7. Nice.
Eric's announcement tone blared out of the loudspeakers, causing everyone to turn to the elevated stage where he could be seen.
Welcome. Now that everyone has arrived and received their team numbers, we can get this show started. Please draw your attention to the electronic board. Teams will be randomly paired up to face each other in different activities, which will also be randomly decided. The servants will direct you to each activity, as well as relay the rules to you. I believe that is all. Good luck.
We all looked at the board in anticipation, watching as it paired up first teams and then slowly began to output game names. Splatter? What kind of game is that?
I'm not sure, but I'm still glad it's not ours. Doggy Run? Pity we didn't get that. Sounds like be right up Wolfie's alley. Oh, there's our number. We got...
Statues? How do you play statues? Are we supposed to sculpt them or something?
No.
Is this a posing thing?
Oh my god.
When did he get here?
Please follow me to the game arena so I can explain the rules to both teams.
You can see, like, the cut-off school in the background. They reused stuff. We followed him to a small area where the other team was already assembled.
This isn't even outside of college.
It's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
The rules are simple. One person from each team must balance a ball on their head without it falling off, and without the use of any other body parts to keep it there. Now each team can choose their player. We can start.
I turned to my teammates. So, who's up for this?
Let me do it. This actually seems like something he can do. Well, balancing might be okay. Miss Archer, the other team has already made their selection.
If your team could hurry it up. Mr. Bandages, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right. This one's in the bag.
For once, I agree. Good luck, Mamaruni-san.
I don't need luck.
We watched as Mamaruni-san and the other team's representative took their positions with a ball balanced on their heads.
The remaining members of each team are free to try to distract those participating, as long as no actual physical contact is involved.
Sounds fun.
Is that really fair, though? I mean, I'm sure Mamaruni-san can win this without us distract. Look, Mamaruni-san, your boyfriend has so much faith in you.
What?
What?
You got it wrong. He's not the boyfriend. I am. Although, if you really want to play games, why don't we show you the real workout after this event is done?
Mamaruni-san pointedly ignored the conversation and stood straight and tall. His opponent, on the other hand, was wobbling back and forth in an effort to keep the ball on his head. One of the other team's members turned to me with a leer on his face. Oh no, this is going to be the thing that breaks him, isn't it?
Hey, cutie, how about you and I have some fun later?
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Yep. Oh, I see how it is. You're playing all three of them at once, aren't you? Still, why don't you ditch those losers and let a real man?
Go fuck yourself. Keep
No,
talking, and I'll rip your balls off and shove them down your throat. I
That'd be
turned
better.
when I heard the thump of one of the balls hitting the ground. The other team's representative was cringing and had his hands in front of his crotch protectively.
Oh, that apparently the thought of that made him need to grab his nuts. And thus he lost the ball. It's
Men
funny.
are weak.
In grabbing his balls, he lost the ball. The winner of this game is team number 7. Congratulations, team number 7. You received 2 points.
Mamaruni-san took the ball off his head and looked at it in deep contemplation. He suddenly looked at me with a glare. He doesn't look happy. Why? We won. Oh, Christ. I felt an arm settle across my shoulder and turned to see the leery guy from earlier. Do it! Grab them and twist! Grab them and twist.
I'm just gonna go to the next line. I'm not even giving that the time of day.
I heard a sudden whoosh as a ball came sailing past my head and smacked straight into Mr. Leary, causing him to fall backwards.
Mamaruni-san, what are you doing?
What? It slipped.
That slipped way too close to my head. Wait, were you aiming at me? What the hell did I do?
Baka!
Why am I a baka? Even after I picked you for the game, what's your problem? Mamaruni-san ignored me and started walking away.
Calm down, Miss Archer. I'm sure you're taking it the wrong way.
As I watched Mamaruni-san's back, I felt a strange emotion mixed with the anger. He suddenly stopped.
What is this music? This is some like Life is Strange end of the episode music. Doesn't it feel like that?
Kind of.
I feel like there should be like a sunset going on.
Yeah.
Stop telling about. We've got a second round to get ready for.
We made our way back to the main arena and waited for the other teams to finish their first round so round 2 could start.
I'm going to get something to drink. I'll be back soon. Make sure you're back before round 2, or we will leave without you.
The Count nodded before leaving. Was that really necessary?
Round 1 looks like it's winding to a close, so I'd say it was.
We watched as the board slowly filled up with the results of round 1, as each match was completed. There were only a handful of outstanding results when Dracula made his way back to us.
Did I miss anything? Nothing important.
Eric's announcement tone played just as the last result slotted into place.
And that's the end of round 1. Congratulations to the teams that won this round. But I remember, this is only the beginning. Round 2 follows the same procedure as last time. Remember that the player chosen for the previous round cannot be chosen for this one. That is all.
So we can't choose Mamaruni-san.
Good luck. Yeah.
We watched as the screen matched the team numbers again.
Well, we just gotta see who's most fitted to whatever it is then. What? Oh. We've been talking about nuts so much.
I know, me too.
Team 14. Isn't that made up of exercise nuts? I wouldn't quite call them that. Still, going up against them in a physical challenge might put us at a disadvantage. What's our activity called?
Armed forces.
Son of a bitch. This doesn't sound good.
Why? What?
War?
Maybe we'll luck out and the armed forces thing means some sort of tactical game.
Well, we're about to find out.
Follow me.
Okay, now we're just at a park.
He led us to what looked like an army-style obstacle course where the other team was already assembled. Well, crap.
My reaction exactly.
The rules are simple. One person from each team must go through the obstacle course. Finishing it results in 2 points. First, if you manage to come in second with less than a minute difference between you and the winner, you will get 1 point. Anything else will result in 0 points. Now, if each team can choose their player, we can start.
I turned to my teammates. So who wants to do this one?
I'm looking at the skills thing.
Me too. Alright, let's go.
Alright, so negotiating, speed, changing, trivia, navigating, food connoisseur for the count. Mr. Wolf, former Boy Scout.
Maybe he can do it then.
Maybe. We'll save just in case anyway.
Those men look really tough, but I'd like to try.
I wouldn't mind giving it a shot. I'm not sure how well I do against them, but there's no harm in trying. Not me. I've already done my task.
Miss Archer, have you made your decision?
Let's try Mr. Wolf.
Wolfie!
You're seriously going to send him up against guys twice his size?
You never
That
know,
could be
maybe he's like really agile or something.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I think this is a good move. Wolfie has speed and maneuverability on his side. It could give him an edge.
Exactly. Wolfie doesn't need to be stronger than his opponents just to finish faster. I have faith in him.
I won't let you down,
Aww.
Master.
I have to ruin everything.
Please follow me, Wolfie. Right.
The man led Wolfie to the start of the obstacle course where the other team's representative was waiting. The man pulled out a starting pistol and fired into the air. Both participants raced to the first obstacle.
I have to admit, Wolfie can run.
Go, Wolfie, go!
Yes, but so can his opponent. This will be closer.
Run, Wolfie, run! We watched Mr. Wolfie speed through the obstacle course, hot on the heels of his opponent.
Damn it, he's falling behind. Not over yet.
We watched as the other team's representative reached the final obstacle, a climbing rope, and started to pull himself up. A few seconds later, Wolfie arrived at the final obstacle. I cheered as he cleared it effortlessly. We won!
Hey! I don't believe it.
The winner of this game is team number 7. Congratulations, team number 7. You received 2 points.
Wolfie made his way back to us with a grin. You did it! Dracula gave Wolfie a congratulatory slap on the back.
We knew you had the team view. Alright, that didn't sound like the back, but okay.
It was just my arm.
Oh, but the way you climbed that thing, you should have been a monkey, not a wolf.
Thanks.
You must be feeling pretty hot running around in that thick outfit. Why don't
Maybe you should take it off.
I was gonna say, why not you slip into something a little more comfortable?
Same concept.
It is hot, but I'll be fine. I'll just need to take it easy for a while. Would you like to return to the mansion? It's cooler in there. But don't all teammates need to be present for the games? Well, the rules do state that able must be present, that I can officially let you leave since you do seem to have overexerted yourself. I don't know.
You should go. It's not like you can participate in another round if you faint. It'll just be a distraction.
Besides, you can always come back out once you're feeling cooler.
I guess you're right. See you guys later then.
We watched him walk back to the mansion before making our way back to the arena to wait for a third round.
I hate to see him leave, but I love to watch him go.
I wonder if the loincloth carries around to the back.
Oh my fucking god. But it's like, won't it also just be for... I don't understand his costume.
Me either.
I don't.
We waited for the other teams to finish their second round so round 3 could start. We watched as the board slowly filled up with the results of round 2 as each match was completed. Eric's announcement tone played just as the last result slotted into place.
And that's the end of round 2. Congratulations to the teams that won this round. Round 3 follows the same procedure as the one before it, seeing as the leader only participates in the final round, and no player may participate twice. There should only be one player in each team eligible for this round. Good luck to you! And that is all. Enjoy.
We watched as the screen matched the team numbers again.
Team 17. I don't think I know them.
Well, you're not exactly the most sociable person. I was honestly surprised that you even knew Team 14.
Social.
Yes, you aren't very social.
No, that's the name of our task, you dolt.
Well, that's a coincidence. Please follow me.
Yay! He led
And
us
back-
to a small area where the other team was already assembled.
The rules are simple. One person from each team must just gather certain items from other people. Who gets to gather all the items gets 2 points. If you manage to have 4 out of 5 items by the time the other team finishes, you will gain 1 point. Anything else will result in 0 points. Now, if the players for this task will retrieve their item list, we can start.
I turned to Dracula. You're up!
And it's the perfect task, too.
He retrieved his list, scanned it, and then headed off to ask people for the items on the list. We watched as he quickly got the first item, followed by the next.
I'm impressed. Guess his skill really isn't just for show.
If anyone's skill list is for show, it would be yours.
Whereas yours is just plain useless.
It's not what's on the paper that counts.
Meh. Lost item already. He certainly moves fast.
We watched the Count walk over to a young woman. She seemed to be getting redder at every sentence that left his mouth.
Looks like she's channeling Mr. Wolf.
I wonder if it's working, though.
Wonder what kind of item he needs. That'll get that sort of reaction. Oh my god, it's gonna be underwear, isn't it?
We watched. Oh my god, it's a tampon, maybe?
That's what I was just gonna say, is it a tampon?
We watched as the girl looked away shyly before reaching into a small handbag. She looked around for a moment before pulling something out and sliding it into his pocket. Drugs.
Ah! Finally,
Count smiled at her before turning and making a beeline for us.
You have everything?
Yes. Looks like you've got a few extra things as well.
How?
Your team receives 2 points.
Extra? How do you get extra?
Oh, figures. She slipped you her number. She, the other girl, and that one guy.
I wonder if I should be worried
Don't worry, there's enough of me to go.
that all of these people are being brainwashed.
Oh! There's no brainwashing, just simple charm. And bisexuality.
Right, well, let's get back to the arena. I can't wait to find out what my task is. We made our way back to the arena to wait for the final round. Wolfie returned just as the last result slotted into place on the board. Eric's announcement tone played.
And that's the end of round 3. Congratulations to the teams that won this round. Time for the final round. This round is for the leaders. Follows the same rules as the previous rounds, but it's worth 4 points. Well, that is all. Good luck.
We watched as the screen matched the team numbers again.
Team 1. That team looks like it'll be Miss Archer against the Ice Queen.
Against who?
The Ice Queen.
And who would that be?
Don't know. I hope we get a picture of her.
Fix it?
Fix it?
I'm gonna fix it!
That could be good. The Ice Queen isn't exactly known for her DIY skills, like most of the women here.
Excuse me?
And the men, too! You sexist pig! Please follow me.
He led us to a small area where the other team was already assembled.
Rules are simple. The leader will both get a broken plate that they must fix. The first finish gets 4 points. Depending on how much more time it takes the other team to finish, they can get anywhere from 3 to 0 points. Now, if the players for this task will... Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh, she's cute!